Hey there YouTube, here's this 2010 Mercedes-Benz S63, that was the AMG, with 25,000 miles. This is possibly going to be the most expensive car I've done in quite some time. You can see the back end. Quad exhaust tips, you can see on the other side. Backup sensors. And you can see that interior looks so rich from here. Perforated leather inserts. This is actually metal. Look at all that wood. Yeah, this is the first time I sit inside an S63. I think I've done an S550 for this generation a long time ago. So, yeah, it's just about time. This push button start key fob is chained up here. Let's see how this thing sounds like. Ooh, that was a monster. And let me close this door. Ooh, it's just so effortless when I shut it. It's so solid. And I love how the exhaust and engine note just comes into this cabin. It just sounds so sexy. Ugh. So let's talk about comfort. It is just wonderful. I mean, I just love these seats. They're so comfortable and supportive. The lower section just hugs your rear. I mean, really. And the backrest, nicely bolstered. You can see the nicely exposed stitching. Your torso area is just hugged right into the seat. And you can still adjust for more thigh support if you wish. Extend the lower section. Even the electric headrest over here. As you can see, I'll get to talking about controls in a moment. But comfort is just spot on. No complaints at all. Now, let's talk about interior quality. And yeah, quality is just excellent too. Entire dashboard, nicely padded, quite obvious. This leather, seems like leather. The exposed stitching. It could be vinyl, but for a car in its class, I have a feeling that it's leather. It just feels so well made. Yeah, it goes over to the passenger side, the exposed stitching. You can see the display for the radio. Let me focus in. It's controlled with this dial here. You can see how it all fluctuates. Go to Navi. There we go. I don't want you guys to see where I am. Looks like a dimming feature over here. And you can see you can tilt the display to the sides if you wish. That's what this does here. You can see how it just rotates a little. That's cool. I haven't seen that in any other car. Backup sensors, sport mode. This raises the suspension. Just look at the car go up. You guys won't be able to tell. Yeah, the car just raised up by 5 inches or so. Anyways, looks like real wood accents. I cannot tell. It's not even glossy. But I guess it's a nice touch though. The only thing is it just has a rather fake look to it. I don't know. You can see the analog clock. Climate controls right here, and it is dual zone. In-dash 6 disc, SD card slot. Let's reload everything. Everything here, nicely padded. Exposed stitching runs all the way through, even into the glove box. You can see the iPod connectivity, aux, everything is right there. And glove box is average sized. Doesn't feel flimsy or anything. And it's so lightweight too. You would have imagined this huge lid being so heavy, and it's so effortless. And it's damped, as you saw. Nicely padded. The only thing is, you can see here, it's a bit uneven over here. Just seems so. So down below you have your ashtray. You really have to expect that here. It's a non-smoker still, thank goodness. Your dual cup holders. You can remove this if you wish. The only thing is it just feels rather cheap though. This is just to lock it back in. Those cup holders are or placed in a rather terrible spot. Close this lid. The back button, seems like. Hazards. Sounds so old school, that click. Oh, and over here you can adjust the seat comfort. You push this, you could adjust seat comfort here. Side to the seat. It fills up with air. This is cool, watch this. Watch when I raise it up. This is actually filling up with air. It's becoming even more supportive. I love that. Even the sides of the seat to hug your torso, you can adjust that too. Ooh, this is just hugging me right there. You can see it move up right now. It's like the seat comes to life. Watch when I deflate it. You'll see it go down. Now, what's next? The backrest, lumbar support, that's self-explanatory. I'm not going to bother. Shoulders? How does that go? Ooh. Yeah, it's pumping up on the shoulders too. Massage. So how does massage go? Oh, fast and vigorous. Let's see how that goes. Oh, hell. I can already feel this seat massaging me right on my ass right now. It just pumped something up right there. Ooh, it's just awesome. I fucking love these seats. Sorry. Anyways, let's just get on and continue critiquing this car. I'm just being massaged in my back right now. This is the most comfortable tour ever. Yeah, over here it's nicely padded in the rest of the center console. Again, this is where you adjust everything for the navi, seats, radio, absolutely everything. Phone controls, you saw this little dial pad here. The rest of the center console. Now there's really not much to hold in here in the center console area. It's actually quite small. You really can't hold anything. But it is padded and more exposed stitching. The steering wheel is a bit more glossy, and you can see the real wood above. More vehicle information, such as your range. You choose that over here. Back button. Hands-free controls. Paddle shifters. Cruise control. Turn signal lever. And wipers. And the steering wheel is nicely thick. You cannot complain at all. And it's heated. Tilts and telescopes electrically. Now let's go to the transmission. I am not a fan of this style shifter, actually. And drive right now. Ooh, this thing just wants to go. Put it in park. This does have a 7-speed auto, by the way. Again, you have your paddles here. I'm quite sure it has a backup camera. There we go. See, that beamer right there. Put it back in park. Again, I'm still more of a fan of the old style shifter, but I guess they wanted to make room for this eye candy here. This is tumbled down the headrests. They're already down already, so that's not going to work. Rear shade. You saw. Let's go back up again. Sure, I have to find out what this function is. Volume. Headlamps. Panel dim. Let me see. Feels so solid. It feels like a metal dial. And again, everything is soft touch here. E-brake. It's electronic. Door panel nicely soft. Wood trimming follows through here. Power locks, obviously. Memory seating for up to 3 settings. Heated and cooled seats. Seating adjustments. And the seats go in every single direction that you'd want, so self-explanatory. All 4 windows go up and down automatically. Window lock. Trunk. If you hold it down, I saw the trunk flip open. Love that. Mirrors, power mirrors, and they do collapse. Let me see. This car just has absolutely everything. There's this little pocket in here. It's nicely soft. Everything here is nicely soft. Exposed stitching, the door pocket, Harman Kardon audio system. The only thing is this little flap here feels a bit flimsy, but these hinges are quite thick, so it may last. Fit and finish is excellent. Everything is nice and tight by the A-pillar. Looks like suede. I could be mistaking this material, but that's what it feels like. It's so cushiony. The headliner as well, and you can see it has moonroof. And yeah, you can see the holder for the sunglasses. Quite slim and useless for us who use cheap glasses. You can tell that they were intended for expensive, slim ones. There we go. Lighting fixtures. Surprised they're not LEDs, but I guess they want to keep that soft white look in here. Roadside assistance. Sunroof. Opens up the shade. And that's self-explanatory. Let me leave it back down. Oh shit handles, and they are damped, and they feel solid too. And the fit and finish just continues on, and it's just excellent back there. Sun visor. It's not plush, but it feels quite sturdy and solid. These hinges look like they can break so easily. The vanity light is right up above though. So yeah, that's really a rather low rent thing for a car that's so expensive as this. Passenger side, same deal. Mirror and vanity light. The same cheap cover here. The rearview mirror, I'm quite sure it dims, and you can see the universal garage door opener right below it. So let's check out the back seat. You can see it's just as comfortable as the front. Very plush. The seat pockets, the rear AC, and you can see here. It's quite classy. Again, dual zone. Well, it's quad zone climate controls really, because every passenger can adjust their temperature. Power outlet and cigarette lighter. Armrest, nicely plush and thick. Open it up. Little storage area, and the lid isn't jiggly. Though it is a little bit twisty. Cup holder slide out. This is sturdy. It's not flimsy at all. And you can see you have a mirror and vanity light back here as well. And materials do carry over into the back seat when it comes to the door panel. Nothing changes. Ashtray, power windows. You can actually lower down the shade, you can see. That's awesome. The rear shade, you can also control it back here. And sunroof shade. This is just so unheard of. No wonder they killed off the Maybach. And these seats are also adjustable. You can see they slide forward, more thigh support and such. They move in every direction, just as the front seat. The backrest also reclines a little bit. And the headrests tumbles electrically, as you see. And memory seating for up to 3 settings. The stainless steel, seems like stainless steel door sills here. And you also have AC vents here on the B-pillars. This is just it's just overkill. Oh, the door just pulled itself in? Yeah, it pulls itself in. That's a first. And the car has 20-inch wheels, vented disc brakes. That's just no joke. Let's go over to the trunk. The trunk is quite large too, very high. Spare tire, though it is a donut, surprisingly. Jack and his tools right there. First aid kit and another power outlet. Trunk light. I love how the hinges are hidden, they're not exposed. Let me just back up so you can see a better view of the trunk while it's open. So let's close it. I love that. just look at that engine. It's just so beautiful. It's no joke at all. Just look at those valve covers. The only thing is I felt that the grille feels a bit flimsy though. Really don't like that, but I love the double latches. The hood will stay down securely and won't flap around at highway speeds. See how flimsy the grille is. Don't like that too much. And let me turn on the headlamps. Yeah, there you go. HIDs. We have some LED accent lights. Ooh. How's a rev limit though? Oh, I just noticed this isn't even a real speedometer. A huge LCD. This engine just sounds fantastic. So does that exhaust note. So YouTube, I really enjoyed this car, and that's it for this 2010 Mercedes-Benz S63.